So I'm going to tell you my top 5 comic book Holy Grail wish list. But the thing about it is, I got one of them. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for watching. I am the Dude Without Fear. If at any point during this video you see something that you like, give me that thumbs up and be sure to hit that subscription button and that notification bell so that you know when I upload more content. So everybody who collects comic books has a holy grail, right? And most collectors honestly have numerous holy grails. So what a holy grail is, in as far as comic book goes, as far as collecting goes, is that one book that you just dream about having, right? That you would love to have to complete your collection, and it would be the prize jewel of your collection, right? Well, I collect a lot of characters and a lot of books, and there's a ton of comics out there that I want, right? I've narrowed it down to my top 5 Holy Grail wish list, okay? So, in no real particular order, number 5 is the Batman Adventures issue 12, the first appearance of Harley Quinn in comic books. Now, this is not a big deal for a lot of collectors. A lot of collectors have this book, but it's a big deal for me because I like to buy on, like a budget. I don't like to spend a lot of money for one particular book. So it's a grail for me, not because of the character. I do like Harley Quinn. She's not one of my favorite characters by any means, but it is the only issue of the Batman Adventures that I don't have, and I need it to complete that run. And if you're a run collector, it just irritates you to no end that you have one book missing. And one day I will not have that book missing. I've got a reprint of that book. There's a ton of reprints of that book, but a reprint is not the book. So, number 2. Obviously, I meant to say number 4 here. Please excuse my inability to count down properly. Blue Beetle, number 1 from Charlton Comics. And again, the Blue Beetle is not one of my favorite characters by any means. I don't even really care for Blue Beetle. I don't want that comic because of the Blue Beetle. I want that comic because it is the first appearance of one of my favorite comic book characters of all time, The Question. And in the back of Blue Beetle number 1 is the first part of a story written and drawn by Steve Ditko, where he introduces The Question into comics history. And I want that book so much. Number 3, we've got Silver Surfer number 1, another one of my favorite characters. This book is not the first appearance of the Surfer, but it is the telling of his origin, and it is also his first solo title. And I've wanted this book for a while, and I really want to try to get this book before, a movie announcement is made where hopefully Keanu Reeves is playing the Silver Surfer. And once that movie announcement happens, that book's just going to skyrocket in price, and it's already been jumping up in price. It's already a lot more than I would want to spend on it, but I really want that comic. It is possibly my number 2 Holy Grail. But why didn't I put it in number 2? Because this is in no particular order. I told you that already. Don't you listen? Oh my gosh, people. All right, number 4. Oh my gosh. Incredible Hulk 181. You've heard me talk about this book a lot recently, if you're a subscriber, that is. I like Wolverine. This is the first appearance of Wolverine, the first I'll offend someone. First full appearance of Wolverine, and this is the first cover appearance of Wolverine. But I don't want the book for Wolverine. Wolverine is cool. I like Wolverine, but I love the Hulk. And this is, again, a run collector. I have a ton of Hulk comic books, and I freaking need a Hulk 181, man. And a 180 to go with it as well. But Hulk is one of these books where you've got a lot of first appearances of characters in it. And like, as a run collector, it really sucks, because it's like, okay, there's 30 books of Hulk, 30 issues of the Hulk. We're all cool. Oh, here's a first appearance of Rocket Raccoon. There's a couple $100 here. And then, you know, this is the first appearance of Wolverine. Oh my gosh, $400. First full appearance of Wolverine. Thousands of dollars. So, like, I love the Incredible Hulk. But as a run collector, collecting the Incredible Hulk, man, it gets expensive, dude. So, my number 1 top 5 Holy Grail book is Daredevil number 1. First appearance of Daredevil, created by Stan the Man Lee and Bill Everett. And I want that book so badly, but that book is expensive. I can think of no other book that would be a bigger gem in my collection than Daredevil number 1. That is the prize book of my collecting career. You know, there's other books out there like a Hulk number 1. I would love to have a Hulk number 1, but those things are so expensive. Amazing Fantasy 15. Yeah, I'd love that book. Unless I find it in a basement somewhere, who knows, man? Maybe one day, but like, these books that I've picked are all attainable, right? And so these are the books that I would want in my collection that are not impossible for me to get. Speaking of, as I said in the intro, I did get one of them. So which one did I get? Let's open it up. So I've been eyeballing this book for a while. This book and another book specifically on here, I look at a lot to see if I can get it cheap. Cheaper than it's going for. And I've been looking at this book, and I was like, I'll just get a graded copy, and then I'll buy a reprint, and I'll read the reprint. Because I could get a graded copy of it for about the same price I could get a raw copy of it. And I'm talking like a low to mid grade copy. But one day I found one on eBay, and it was way cheaper than every other one that I had ever seen, but it was also in better condition than most of them that I have seen, even the graded ones. So I was like, I'll bid on it. We'll see what happens. And it was a huge confliction within me as a collector, because it's a book that I really wanted very much, but it would also be the most I have ever spent on a comic book. I was like, I have to take the chance. So I was waiting till the final seconds of the auction, and I jumped up my bid and I won it. And I paid way less money than I would have paid if I had bought a graded copy. And I got it in really good condition. But the guy selling it said that it was about a 7.0. And it very well could be. I actually think it could be a little higher than that. But the book that I got, one of my holy grails, is Blue Beetle #1, the first appearance of my boy, The Question. Oh my gosh. I love this book so much. I adore it, and it is the gem in my collection currently. Oh man, just look at that book, man. Look at it. Oh, it's so choice. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments below. What are your holy grail books? What is a book that you just can't wait to get your hands on so that your collection will be complete? What is that book that you are longing for? Let me know in the comments below. As always, be excellent to each other and take it easy.